Okay, our learning intention is to use algorithm and place value to solve division problems. Our first example, the gardener has 737 trees to plant into 3 rows. How many trees will he put into each row? So first of all, we need to look for clues in our word problem. So he's got how many trees altogether? 737. And he wants to plant them into 3 rows. How many trees will we put in each row? So we can change that word problem into a number problem. That would be 737 trees altogether, and he wants to plant them into 3 rows. Equals how many trees per row? Okay, so because we're learning to use algorithm and place value, we need to change that problem into an algorithm problem. So that can also be written as 737 divided by, that's a divided by sign, 3. Okay, so that part there is exactly the same as that part there. Okay, so we're going to start off, always start off with your on the left hand side. How many 3's can go into 7? 2 times, because we know 3 times 2 equals 6, which means that we've still got 1 left over, so we put the 1 left over in that 10th column. How many 3's can go into 13? Which is 4, because I know 3 times 4 is 12, which means that we need, there's a 1 left over as well. How many 3's can go into 17? I know 3 times 5 is 15, so it has to be 5, which means that how many, so 3 times 5 is 15, which means that remainder is 2, so there are 2 leftover trees. So therefore, (737) trees divided into 3 rows will give us 245 trees in each row, and then there's 2 left over on the side. Okay, our second example. 134 cars were parked in the 6-level car parking building. How many cars were parked on each level? Let's look for clues. 134 cars. There are 6 levels. Okay, so that would be 134 cars divided by 6 levels equals, we don't know how many cars were parked on each level. Oop, not cans. That would be cars. Okay. So, because our learning intention is to use algorithm, we need to change that problem into an algorithm problem. Just like before, that would be 134 divided by 6. Just like before, we always start on the left hand side. So how many times can 6 go into 1? 0. It cannot, because 1 is too small. So we need to join this 2 now. How many times can 6 go into 13? Because it is now joined, we can't put, we know 2. Sorry, how many 6 can go into 13? We know 2, because 6 times 2 is 12. So we have to make sure we don't put our 2 on that side. That's wrong. Okay, so because it is now 13, we have to put our 2 on this side. So how many 6 can go into 13? 2 times, because I know 6 times 2 is 12. And there is 1 left over. So put the 1 left over. Next number. How many 6 can go into 14? Same thing. 2, because I know 6 times 2 is 12. And how many? So, but there's remainder 3. So how many cars? So therefore, 134 divided by 6 equals 22 cars per level, and then there's the extra 2, remainder 2. Okay, that means remainder. Okay, so let's see we can see. Let's see if we're right. Remember, opposite of division is multiplication. So let's go. 22. Okay, to check whether we're right. To check whether we are correct. Okay, so we go 22 times 6. 2 times 2 is, 6 times 2 is 12. Put down the 2, carry the 1. 6 times 2 is 12, plus 1 is 132. So they got 22. And then we said remainder 2 plus 2 equals 134. So which is right. Okay, so we are correct. Actually, I shouldn't have done it that way. I should have done it plus 2. Then it would be, it's not 2. Plus 2, because it says there remainder 2. That's where we got our plus 2 from. 2 plus 2 is 4. 134.